the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gamecocks offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Rowe. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, you love to see this offensively. On the first drive of the game, your quarterback taking a shot down the middle of the defense, finding a guy for a big play.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. A lot of ball handling goes on in the coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Looking to pass. It's locked. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. All the way back to the 15. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey.
I like this guy as a running back because he could run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Yeah, the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me positive yards most of the time.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed...
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. To throw, it's locked. Rush is on him. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Oh, he's got a chance. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Throws to the wideout. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got...
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw, it's locked. Got the back over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. The defense won't converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass. It's locked. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They go to the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the grab on the left.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Dropping back, it's locked. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here comes the heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Once you start to get down towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field. Unsuccessful.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Absolutely perfect. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw, it's locked. It's complete to the left.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find a soft spot.
And the defense got him at the 27.
And you can easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Got a little space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And you're seeing the aggressiveness by the offensive coordinator on the first play of the second half. They take a shot and score a touchdown. You know they talked about this all halftime. They were just waiting for this opportunity. They knew coming out they were going to get the look they got defensively and take advantage of it, and it comes up big with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air. It's locked. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's got great speed. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He's got it. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Grove. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Quarterback moving. Fires downfield. Trying to find the end zone. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's up. Makes the grab.
It's a bang-bang play. You're running a snake. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Hunter. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Locke. Quick completion on the out. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. It'll be 3rd and long. from the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Arizona comes out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Gets it to the back. No more room to rise. This defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 4th down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking downfield on 1st down. Floating away. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Off play action. Dances away to buy time. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. 4th quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe.
Grabs it up the 25-inch stride. Slicing and dicing through this deep 3. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Touchdown, Gamecock. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Hauls it in. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Makes the grab. It's Hunter.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Locke. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. See what they dial up on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
A designed run for the quarterback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation